Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. If you're subscribed and you're watching as I post, this will be for the week of April 15th to the 21st, 2024. This is a special week because we're using two new decks, so I'm excited to share them with you. Thank you so much to the subscriber who donated and was the reason why I got these decks. If any of you guys leave donations, all of the money you leave goes back into the channel in the form of new decks that I use in these videos, in these readings, or towards editing software. Okay, so it is very appreciated, and you do not have to spend money to support this channel. If you want to support, the simplest way to do that is just to like these videos, comment on them, subscribe, and if you want to watch through the ads that play on them, then go for it, okay? Let's dive into it. First card out for you from the Woodland Warden's Oracle deck is the Mouse and Buttercup. Innocence. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing childhood come up. Your childhood, unpacking your childhood, and also having the childhood of others in your hands. If you're a parent, there's some serious parenting going on during this time, and you may be getting a lot of joy watching a child experience something for the first time this week. Even if it's not your child, you know, you may be, for example, going on a camping trip with your nieces and nephews and they've never been camping before, and you're just so excited because it's so fun to experience something for the first time again, like through the eyes of a child. You could also be doing this yourself by doing something you've never done before, okay? There's this sort of innocence, like, oh, I've never done this before. It's so exciting, it's exhilarating, it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's so fun. So there's that energy being reclaimed, which is fantastic. We have the Martin and Foxglove with Mischief. Yeah, there's very fun, youthful energy taking place here. I mean, this can obviously show a lot more, so we're gonna take note of that and clarify all of these messages with the tarot. Your last card out is the Cat and Lavender in reverse, Independence. This is what it looks like upright. This card also came out for Scorpio as well. So you may be having a little bit more independence, time away from the normal people that you usually don't see, but it is coming out in reverse. So I wonder if for some of you it's like you're craving just being alone. Maybe, I don't know why I keep getting these visions of like being on a trip or being around people all day long and just wanting time to yourself at the end of the day. So that's very interesting. We're going to clarify these messages with 6 cards from the Tarot of the Divine. Again, new deck, so beautiful. We're going to pick 6 cards. They're all face down. Let's pull them out together. First card out is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign who is very ambitious. They just want to get things done, extremely impatient. They don't have to be an air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, by the way. It just feels like there's someone in your sphere who's very impatient. They want to rush into things. And there could also be some very unexpected news coming in from your family is what I'm seeing, or your in-laws. There could be a relative coming forward with very unexpected news, and you may be thinking that they're rushing something. Like, oh, you're rushing into marriage, or you're rushing into a move, or you're rushing into something. Like, oh, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, and you're already like more than halfway there. Like, what? Slow down a little bit. What's the rush? Why do you have to move forward with such speed, you know? So that's extremely interesting. Then we have the 8 of Coins coming out in reverse as well. This also came out for Scorpio. You may be very connected to Scorpio. This card came out upright for them though. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just seeing you putting on your parental pants here, your mature pants, and you're saying, you know what, like, it's so much better to just take things slow and form a foundation and, you know, work through all the little kinks and challenges. Like, we don't need to rush. You may be saying that to someone, or you may be giving advice to someone like, hey, don't rush this. But for some reason, I don't feel like the other person is very receptive to that, or for in their mind, it's like they know the full story. So I don't know. We have the Ace of Coins in reverse. Wow. Yeah, this could have to do with an offer, a proposal, some sort of new start here. I don't know why, I just get this solemn sort of feeling, sort of energy coming forward where you're like just having this feeling that someone's gonna make a mistake or someone is going to rush into something too fast. They're not going to lay out the right foundation, and they're going to be frustrated that they're not seeing the results, you know? They can't get quick results with quick energy. There's also something here with money. Some of you may be frustrated because you feel like you want to make more money, or you should be making more money based off of where you're at. And I actually see some of you may be applying to a job or contemplating applying to jobs in order to make more money for yourself or get some sort of insurance or benefit from an employer, something like that. Some of you may be taking on side work, a side hustle. It feels like you're applying to something though, so like working for someone else. Even if you're self-employed, sometimes it's nice to take on little side jobs or part-time jobs just for that stability of money if things are very up and down for you. And I don't know, there's just a very unstable sort of energy here. For some of you, it's like a family member may be struggling with an addiction or something like that, and they had only just gotten out of rehab and just gotten sober, and now they want to rush into some highly stressful life situation, like getting married or having a child or moving. And it's like, hey, why don't you just like settle your life a little bit? You know, really make sure that you're integrating the changes that you just learned about. You know, if you're just rushing off onto the next thing, like, are you escaping something? Are you escaping a feeling? Are you hiding behind just this new stimulating stress, this new stimulating energy here? Really interesting. Okay, second row of cards out, fourth card, we have Judgment. This is a really positive card upright. Someone is saying, you know what? That Pisces, I want to work with them. I want to be with them. I want to be around them. Okay, so someone's saying yes to you. Someone is deciding, you know what, like, this is a great person. You're the one with the sound logic this week. I feel like you're the one that's giving a lot of good advice to the rest of the zodiac. You have a nice head on your shoulders, very grounded. I wouldn't be surprised if people came to you with big news or are coming to you for advice this week. Another thing I'm seeing here is some sort of return from the past. So for some of you, you can be seeing someone that you may have had a falling out with or some sort of separation with, and you're like, whatever about it, you know? I'm not seeing a strong emotional reaction. It's like just keeping the peace. Peace, stability, foundation. These things are really big for you this week. For others of you, this could be people in your life saying that, oh, I'm going to go back with my ex. I'm going to marry my ex. And you're just like, okay, I mean, if that's what you're going to choose, I'm going to support it. I personally think that you're rushing into things, but that's okay. Maybe I don't know the full story. I don't know why that situation keeps coming up. It's very fascinating. Maybe the people around you are making these big, bold decisions that you may personally feel like are moving too fast, but whatever. What can you do, you know? We have the Page of Cups in reverse, coming out right underneath the Eight of Coins in reverse. Yeah, and pages represent children or people who are very youthful, who have a lot of spunk. And when it's in reverse like this could be emotional, like an emotional offer or start or proposal that's not really based in that foundation that we talked about, you know? It's like a hope, it's a dream, but doesn't have the foundation. For example, someone may be coming up to you and telling you, oh, I'm starting my own business. Oh, that's lovely. What are you going to sell? What are you going to do? And they're like, oh, I don't really know yet. And I haven't really been doing any work, but it's going to make $1 million by tomorrow. You know, that's obviously an extreme exaggeration, but I've met a ton of people who come to me for business advice. And they're like, Laura, I want to be making 6 figures by like 12 months. And I don't know what I'm going to do and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, all right, you got to be working your butt off if you're going to do that, because most businesses fail their first year. They have negative money. Okay. They owe money. So it's not bad to have hope. It's not bad to be innocent and hope for the best. But I feel like you're sort of taking on this sort of parental wise, grounded figure this week, like I said. And you're just like, let me tell you, Pisces, the tea is going to be hot this week. If you have like a partner or best friend that you tell everything to, I feel like y'all are going to come together with your little teacups or your little wine glasses, and you're like, oh my gosh, do I have some things to talk to about with you? Oh my gosh. We have the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, right underneath the Ace of Coins. I don't know why this doesn't feel like your energy. It feels like someone else around you. And it's like, man, just get your life together. Why are you so focused on creating love with other people? You know, for some of you, you may know someone who keeps getting back with their ex, and it's like, girl, you don't make any money, get a job, keep that job for a little bit. And it's like the second they start creating some stability within themselves, it just feels like they almost crave craziness, or they just crave like to stir the pot a little bit. And then you're just, man, just sit down and relax for a bit, you know, rest in your laurels, keep building what you're working on. You know, Emperor in reverse is a very not strong, not grounded, disorganized type of energy. Coming out right underneath the Ace of Coins in reverse as well. Oh, you know, this could be another story where there's really poor management somewhere. Like, you know, if you work a job for someone, they could be a douchebag, or this could be someone close to you as well. I don't know why. This is one of those readings where it's like it could be you, but it could also be the people around you, you know? And this especially is the case if you've been really focused on like having a boring life recently. Like you don't have any drama going on, no relationships, and if you do have relationships, you know, they're very stable. There's not really much to talk about, you know, it's like business as usual. This reading can be talking about the people around you and what's going on in their life. Because that does affect you, you know, and either you or someone else could have like a douchebag of a boss who is like underpaying them, and they either like recently got a new job or are starting to apply to new jobs here. Yeah, and I feel like that's a really good direction to go in. New job, making the judgment call, that's very positive for you. It feels really good, okay? So, crazy week. I feel like your energy is so strong, actually, though. Very solid, balanced, harmonious. And you're sort of being the one that, you know, gives advice to the people around you this week. And you're the one that people go to tell their news, and like you're like the best friend this week for everyone of the zodiac. Okay, thank you for joining me, Pisces. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye bye.